Thursday, everyone. Todd here from Thoughton Physical Therapy in Attleboro, Massachusetts, episode number 70 on Thursday. So this is the top 5 reasons why diaphragmatic or umbrella breathing is the first thing that I work with every patient that comes through the door. If you miss a step, you will reach a snag in your recovery all the time, 100% guaranteed. So in this episode, you're going to learn why I feel why diaphragmatic/umbrella breathing is a key to all rehab, workouts, running, meditation. This is a must. Been a physical therapist for 25 years, and I'm completely passionate about helping people, completely passionate about the mindset portion as well as the physical portion with somebody's recovery. So thank you again for tuning in. So who's out there? Please feel free to give me a thumbs up emoji, smile emoji, heart emoji, anything to let me know you're there. Please feel free to type out any questions or reach out to me at Todd, Toddh, at HoughtonPhysicalTherapy.com, or reach out to me on Facebook. Leave me a question, or if there's something in the future you'd like to hear me talk about, please feel free to let me know. So here we go, my favorite part. Well, I had a patient that came into the clinic this past week, and after the conversation that we had, he had mentioned that this would be something he might be interested in talking to you about. So over the past few weeks, this has brought to me many times, especially with the past patient, the patient that came in the other day talking about it. And I've noticed this in many different ways. Have you noticed everybody's stressed out? No one takes time to chill, relax. Everyone is high on cortisol, meaning that it's a fight or flight all the time. Kids and adults are always going crazy. They're always going above and beyond. They always have so much to do. Kids nowadays, even though it's summertime, they still play multiple sports, many school activities, many friend groups. They never stop. Always on their phones, always on social media, never stop. Again, parents also on social media all the time, as well as they bring the kids everywhere. They have 1 or 2 or 3 jobs to help support their lifestyle, stressed out to the max. Poor nutrition and poor health, maybe due to business or maybe just due to just having way too much on their mind. Again, relentless on social media. So we forget the basics. One of the basics, again, this is part 1 of 3 on breathing and the benefits thereof. So I figured if I start with a little bit of education. What is a diaphragm? So people have heard of the diaphragm, diaphragmatic breathing. The diaphragm is a skeletal muscle that sits on the base of your chest and separates the abdomen from the chest. It's a pretty important muscle in your body, and when it flattens out, so it starts up bent, when it flattens, that's when you inhale. When you exhale, it relaxes and comes back up and forces the air out of your lungs. You can also picture like an umbrella opening up as your rib cage comes out and expands, and the umbrella comes back down. So diaphragmatic breathing or umbrella breathing are key. So how do we even do diaphragmatic breathing? Well, the most basic type is when you start down by inhaling through your nose, and out through your mouth. And this is when, by inhaling through your nose and out through your mouth, your belly expands out, in which the diaphragm comes down. We don't use it, the neck muscles, shrugging up your shoulders, slouch posture. That's what a lot of people use, but are the wrong muscles to use. We gotta use that diaphragm. So again, here's the basic procedure if you want to know how to do it. Sit in a comfortable position, lying down on the floor, which I think is best because we're not fighting gravity, on a flat surface, knees bent up, arms down by your side. And you want to relax. You want to relax your shoulders. You want to put your hand on your chest, put your hand on your stomach. We want to breathe through the diaphragm. Take a deep breath in through your diaphragm. Breathe in through your nose for about 2 seconds. Then you want to experience the air moving through your nostrils. The rib cage and everything expands. The diaphragm comes down, and we take a nice big breath. During this type of breathing, you want to make sure your stomach is moving outward while your chest remains relatively still. When you blow out, you want to blow out with pursed lips, which means your lips are closed. And we want to try and get everything out of your lungs as well. And just repeat this several times for the best results. So, Todd's top 5 benefits for diaphragmatic or umbrella breathing. Number 1, it reduces stress. Who doesn't have stress? Everybody has stress. It reduces stress. For general health, what does it do? Cortisol, nasty hormone that is made when we're under stressful situations. So it lowers the cortisol, which is a harmful stress hormone, and cortisol can cause what? High blood pressure, sleepless nights. Also, when we're working on relieving the stress, we can lower the heart rate and lower the blood pressure. Number 2, it helps the emotional body, helps to cope with stress, helps to cope with symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, helps with general anxiety and depression, and gives you tools or strategies in these stressful situations. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. When the deep core muscles are firing efficiently, this helps improve muscular control, muscular stability, because when the core, the fuse box, everything along the spine is activated, the fuse box, when all that is activated, everything else works well. The upper body and lower body, a fuse box is turned on. It just initiates with the breathing. It means the spine is stacked. It means you should have no pain, normal sensation, and normal strength. Number 4 is the ability to breathe through the diaphragm will strengthen the core muscles during movements and movement patterns. Because we don't want to just sit around on our backs. That doesn't really help us. We're going to be sitting, then walking, then sitting, standing, walking, then running, climbing, all those activities, and we want to be able to breathe while we're doing it. So how do we do it? We want to start with sedentary positions to start, then basic movements, like I said, going from sit to stand position, getting out of bed, going walking, squatting, lifting, pushing, pulling, any of the motions that we want to do, and then progress to athletic movements. So what does this all mean? Why are we doing it? Because we don't want to be injured. We want to be injury-free. So number 5, very important, when we wrap all this together, it is that it will decrease the injury rate. It's guaranteed. Gotta breathe right, believe it or not, will decrease your injury rate. So when the core and the fuse box are active, then all the plugs work. When your spine is active, the arms and legs work fine. It means everything is working, flowing efficiently, and you're not sore and you're not injured. So when the fuse box of the body is working properly, it sends all the 3 messages. Again, like we said before, no pain, normal sensation, and normal strength. So again, hopefully this was helpful. And again, please feel free to reach out to me at todd@physicaltherapy.com. Reach out to me on Facebook, or please type in any ideas that you'd like to see me talking about in the future. Again, happy year, number 70. Go Pats tonight, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.